Jason, what's your review told you about the game against Scotland that you need to work on this week?
Yeah, real physical battle as we expected. Probably one of our toughest contact areas. And against Scotland, they were awesome. I thought they showed some good innovation as we previewed.
Recording in progress.
Okay. As we previewed, and yeah, I think we showed some. The game had some good momentum shifts, and some were going in our favour, and some weren't pretty clearly. But we learned from that, and I think that where we came from in that test and got our way out of it and finished. I thought our bench was a real difference for us. So there was probably some good learnings we took on for today.
Are the lessons there that you can take on board ahead of what's going to be a tough test this weekend as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're winning and learning at the moment, so we're seeking to improve, and we know it'll be a good step up for us this week, and we're really looking forward to that as well.
Change in referee announced today with Machu Ronaldo taking over. I guess your reaction to that, does that change anything from your perspective?
No, not really, no.
Jason, can you remember watching the World Cup semi-final 2019 against England?
Yeah, I was in the stand actually. Yeah, no, I do remember watching that.
What did you make of England that night?
Yeah, they were pretty good, weren't they? Played well.
Do you suspect they're a different team now, or are you thinking they'll come at you much the same way they did 3 years ago?
Yeah, I think they're a different team. I think we're a different team as well. Really looking forward to this next test match. We haven't used any language around it being our last one. It's just our next one. So we're looking forward to playing at Twickenham, yeah.
Traditionally, Jason, a big forward pack, and they like to use their set piece and come hard through the middle. You're expecting, I guess, that traditional blueprint.
Yeah, play to their strengths. Got a lot of good ball carriers, haven't they? Cole Sinclair and Genge, they're real, energy and great athletes around the park. Maro Toji, obviously, real leader in their line-out. So yeah, they've got strength all over the park.
Codie, what are your experiences, recollections of playing England?
Yeah, it's tough. It's a real arm wrestle. I think first time obviously we got the job done, and then 2019 is a bit of not the greatest memories, but yeah, again, like Jase touched on, their forward pack really sort of sets up the way they want to play, and I think it'll be much the same this week.
Do you feel, not just since then, but particularly this year, that the forward pack's made a lot of gains, improved, and really, I guess, could relish what England bring?
Yeah, definitely. I think us as forwards, the great thing about our unit is that everyone's willing to learn and take on, I suppose, all those learnings we get each week every time we go out there, and the man beside me has really added to I suppose the All Blacks, and the good thing about Jase is that he's always wants to be better, and that's contagious for us as a forward pack, and he squeezes up when he needs to, and also tells us what we're doing well as well, which is awesome.
Jase, have you noticed change with England? Steve Borthwick's no longer their forwards coach. Proudfoot has come in. How have they evolved?
Yeah, I think they're still using their strengths, and as I said before, in their ball carriers, they've got athletes that are pride themselves on momentum, I guess, and they've still got good innovation and some good continuity.
Codie, got any scores to settle from 2019?
Oh, you never like losing, but this is a new team. I think obviously there's a few of us that are a part of that 2019, but then there's a lot that weren't. They would have witnessed, I suppose, a pretty tough loss as a nation, but for us it's just about building on the progress that we've made over the last few weeks, I think.
Did it take the team a while to recover, do you reckon, from that defeat?
No, it's just one of those things, yeah.
What's it like playing England? Because you've only played them, I think, twice in 8 years. It's a fixture that doesn't come around very often. I know, South Africa, Australia are your big rivals down south, but what's it like playing England? How big a rivalry is it?
Oh, it's up there. I think, they're a nation that are really proud about their rugby, and so are we. So it's just an awesome opportunity to go out and, they've had some success, and we just want to get stuck in really.
Codie, do you think that there's anything, looking back, that you particularly got wrong that day in 2019, or was it more what England did to you?
I think we just mentally got outplayed. They came at us and probably got punched in the face a couple of times, and we didn't get out of it. But geez, we're going to get much of the same this week, and I think the boys are up for that challenge and what it's going to bring.
What do you make of their front row? We're talking about Ellis Genge, Carl Sinclair, the ball-playing props, I suppose, but powerful guys as well.
Yeah, good players. You know, they've obviously worked hard on their game over the last couple of years. You know, they know newbies to Test footy. It's going to be a great battle up front. You know, we've got some young props that are playing pretty well too. So I'm excited to see them go up against those boys and really so stop their mark on this Test match.
Is there anything unique or different about a Test match at Twickenham? The atmosphere, the drive-in, anything like that gets the blood going a bit?
No, it's just against the English, mate, so it's always one to look forward to.
Codie had 2 wins in different sort of circumstances so far on this tour, but it's been a decent run of wins, you know, since playing in New Zealand. Do you feel like some questions are being answered on this tour so far, going into the last game?
I think we've been on a journey as a team, and I think we don't have to really answer any questions externally. I think as a team we want to get somewhere, and the progress we've made is stepping in the right direction. You know, again, New Zealand's a hugely proud country, and you know we want to do them proud. But when you're in this circle, that's all that matters, and you want to be doing the jersey justice. And I think we're making small steps to doing that. But it doesn't mean we're anywhere where we want to be and where we want to go. So, yeah.
Just following on from the bro's question about Twickenham, like we've been to some really iconic stadiums on the way here. Is there something about Twickenham that's more like hostile than say Murrayfield or Principality Stadium?
I think they all had their own little thing. Like I love Millennia, Principality, Murrayfield offered something different as well, and we're going to get much of the same noise, I think, with the English and you know the songs and all that. But it's the beauty about Test footy when you're up here. They're so passionate, they're fans, and it's going to make it awesome. I think.
Codie, you and Samasoni are developing quite a nice sort of 1-2 punch, regardless of which order you come on. How are you enjoying that combination, even if you're not in the park at the same time?
Yeah, good. He's a bit of a battering ram, old Sonny. He's doing really well and scoring a few tries, and his confidence is contagious, I think, for the group. You know, being a young man, he's happy to slot in there and go about his work, and you've seen that all year, I think. And yeah, I suppose whatever my role is for the team, I just want to do the same and add where I can. So,
Jase, a lot of chat about the past in 2019. But,
It's been, eh?
Yeah. Ian said on Monday, this is as much about laying a marker down for the World Cup and what's to come. Do you sort of feel that way as well?
Yeah, a little bit. It's just our next Test match, and it's a great against a quality opposition, and we're looking forward to it.
As a Fords coach, you know they love the Ford play as the big Ford team. Does this Test get the blood pumping for you in particular?
Yeah, they all do. To be fair, I think they love those exchanges in the UK, and they do a lot of things really well. So yeah, we'll have to be right on our game, and no doubt there'll be some momentum shifts in this game as well, and there'll be some big moments, and it's important for us that we win the ones that matter, really.